What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some battles submitted to the channel by a member of the community, Johnny Red Char. So shout out to them. Thank you for sharing these battles with us. What's great is this battler reaches legend in the Master League Classic with this team of Mewtwo, Dialga, and Zekrom. So this is going to be a double dragon in the back. What I like about it as well, it has answers for Togekiss, which is definitely going to be a strong counter to this team, right? They have Wild Charge, Thunder, and Iron Head, which is fantastic. Plus, Psy Strike just absolutely wrecks a Togekiss as well, so there's a lot of coverage there. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about this team and these battles, and let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, getting into this first battle here. Let's see how this goes. We have Mewtwo on the lead versus Mewtwo. Alright, a game of mind tricks. Who is going to have Shadow Ball and who is not? Will we see a swap out? As you can see, the Mewtwo here does have Focus Blast and Psy Strike, and they are building up to what would be a Shadow Ball. That's very important right here. Let's see if they get the shield early. No shield right there from the opponent Mewtwo. Now it's going to be a mind game. Is this going to be a Shadow Ball right back? He's going to go ahead and shield, and it is going to be a Shadow Ball. So that is a great shield right there. Knowing that the opponent does have access to Shadow Ball means that they can't really stay in this matchup. They're just going to throw another Psy Strike, and we might see a potential swap out right here. Let's see what they decide to do. They do get a shield as well, so this is going to be interesting how this plays out. They are ahead on energy, and let's see if this is going to be another Shadow Ball. Double shields now coming up early, so all shields are down. It is going to be a Psy Strike shield bait, which is unfortunate, but they're going to go ahead and go for another one. This is going to KO the opponent Mewtwo, even though it is going to be resisted. You guys saw how much damage it did early. All shields are down, and Dialga is going to go to town. Here we go. Oh, okay, all right. Turned on Do Not Disturb. Thank you for doing that. Shadow Ball does land for a lot of neutral damage, and we do see a Dialga. Alright, Dialga versus Dialga, but they're going to be able to farm down. They're not going to be able to get to that Thunder. Both Iron Hand and Thunder would be resisted right here, but at least they can do some nice chip damage. So curious how they're going to pull this off. They are going to come back in with Mewtwo. Hopefully they can get to the Psy Strike in time, which, ooh, just not able to. Can Mewtwo hold on? Is this going to be enough damage from the... Oh, it is going to be Draco Meteor. Boom! Alright, things are not looking good, but Zekrom is coming in to farm down with Dragon Breath, able to farm down the Dialga. Mewtwo is low, but does it have enough energy? Let's see what happens. I think it is energy dry, though. I think they threw right on 7 for Shadow Ball. We are going to see a Palkia in the back. Oh my goodness, this is Dragon Tail as well. They're going to go ahead and go for the Wild Charge. This is going to do neutral damage because of the Water Dragon typing, but is it going to be enough? Yes, it is. It takes it down. Mewtwo comes back in, and Dragon Breath with Zekrom is going to take it in game 1. Alright, I was getting a little worried. They're both shields down. You guys could see the build-up right there. Alright, game 2. Mewtwo versus Togekiss. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to see. So we'll have to see what they decide to do. They're looking to stay in here on the lead and go for these Psy Strikes. They're going to build up to what could be an Ice Beam. Remember that. Shadow Ball, Ice Beam are very common secondary moves on a Mewtwo. An Ice Beam would do super effective damage. No shield right there, but like we said earlier, the Psy Strikes absolutely tear apart, and we are going to see the Zekrom now come into this Garchomp. But what is very unfortunate is Zekrom is part electric type, which means Sand Tomb is going to do super effective damage and lower the defenses. So hopefully they can get to the crunch in time, which they can. This is going to get a shield here from the Garchomp, and hopefully it gets a shield, or at least takes it out. Yeah, it does get the shield. And they're going to be able to farm down. Now, we'll have to see if Dialga is going to decide to come in, or if Mewtwo's going to come in and try to get that Psy Strike off. Yeah, they're just going to go ahead and go straight for the Psy Strike. Garchomp is one of those deadly Pokemon you don't want to keep alive, because the more Sand Tombs it can throw, the worse it gets. We are going to see Giratina Origin now come in, so they're going to go ahead and build up to that Psy Strike to do quite a bit of neutral damage, but things are actually looking pretty positive for Dialga. 2-shield sweep right here at endgame. No shield right there, and this is beautiful setup for Dialga. Dragon Breath is just going to tear through this team. They can easily shield the potential Shadow Ball right here. Togekiss does not have a lot of energy, so it is not going to be able to have enough time to take it out, and is extremely low. I imagine Dragon Breath might be able to take this out. Here comes the first charge move. They're going to go ahead and shield. I don't know if it was enough for Flamethrower. Yeah, it's just going to be Ancient Power. But any chip damage you definitely don't want to take. Let's see if they can farm. Yeah, they're going to be able to farm down with Dragon Breath alone. So Dialga just showing how powerful it can be if given 2 shields. And that is going to be a good game. Very well played. All right. Moving into this next one. Oh, they're up against Arrow. All right, shout out to Arrow. Let's see how this goes. We got Mewtwo versus Groudon on the lead. Somewhat of a decent matchup. Again, can threaten with that Ice Beam, so we'll see them probably build up to 7. But we do see a swap out into Yveltal, and we will see a Focus Blast now come through for neutral damage. Again, that dark flying typing right here. Let's see if it lands and how much damage it's going to do. They do get a shield, so we will see a swap now into Zekrom, and Zekrom does have access to that Wild Charge for super effective damage. Plus, it's not going to take too much from a Dark Pulse, but I'm guessing they're going to have to watch out for the Focus Blast in return. But now that Wild Charge was thrown and a double shield there from Arrow's Yveltal, the next charge move right here might absolutely hurt. If this is a Focus Blast, this is going to hurt. No, it's just going to be a Dark Pulse. Still a lot of neutral damage. My goodness, that is a lot. They might have to shield right here, but the Yveltal might just... Yeah, they're going to go ahead and throw it. They're going to let it go down. But let's see how this plays out. They can come in with Dialga right here and load up on energy. Again, a 2-shield Dialga with loaded energy is absolutely deadly in this meta. We know there is a Groudon. We don't know what that third Pokemon is going to be. I'm guessing they're going to have an answer for dragons. Let's see. Groudon does decide to swap back in, so we will see the Mewtwo swap in on the charge move. I think this is just going to be Fire Punch right here. Yeah, it is going to be the Fire Punch. Does a decent amount of neutral damage, and hopefully they can get to that Psy Strike in time. Oh, barely not able to get to it. This Fire Punch, they are going to shield, however. This would be very dangerously close to KOing, along with the fast move damage right there of Mud Shot. Man, they have another one ready to go. My goodness. Hopefully Mewtwo can hold on right here and get this Psy Strike off. That damage. Oh my goodness. Barely able to hold on. Gets the Psy Strike off. And they need to let this Mewtwo go down because Dialga needs to come in right here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the Groudon's just going to go ahead and farm down. And we're going to see that Dialga come in and farm down. What is the final Pokemon going to be? There's still Yveltal. But what is the third Pokemon? It is going to be Giratina Origin right here. So this game is not over yet. Do not count Giratina Origin out. Shadow Ball is going to do a lot of neutral damage. Iron Head as well is going to start chunking, but let's see if there's going to be a sacrificial swap. Here comes the charge move. This is most likely going to be a Shadow Ball, but it's not going to be enough to KO. Dialga is going to be able to hang on, and they do swap into Yveltal, and they're able to farm it down, getting enough energy for this Iron Head, and going to be able to take down the Wonder Kid Arrow. So shout out to him. He's a great content creator and streamer on Twitch. So good battle right there. All right. Earning their way to legend right now. Here we go. Moving into this next battle. We have Mewtwo on the lead versus Groudon. Again, we'll have to see if it's Dragon Tail or Mud Shot. And it is going to be Dragon Tail. So this is going to do quite a bit of damage added on to that Fire Punches as well. It's going to really start adding up. So we're going to see a Psy Strike now come through again, putting the fear of Ice Beams into them. But no shield right there from the Groudon. And they're probably just going to go ahead and let this Fire Punch come through. Yeah, they're going to go ahead and let it go. I think they can get to another Psy Strike in time. Yes, they can. This is going to be very huge for them to get shield advantage or switch advantage, both of which is pretty advantageous for them. They get the shield advantage, so they're going to go ahead and swap into the Zekrom to farm down. Now, this was too quick to be an Earthquake, which is what they have to look out for. This is just going to be a Fire Punch, so they can easily resist that and farm down. Now, a Yveltal comes in. Oh, man. Zekrom has access to Wild Charge, and they're just going to throw it right away. Not even concerned with the damage from Snarl Dark Pulse. They're just going to throw the Wild Charge, force that shield from the Yveltal, and we are potentially seeing another Dialga 2-shield backline sweep right here. Dark Pulse, we saw, is going to do a ton of their one-shots. Boom! Takes it out, and Dialga now is going to come in, and the opponent decides to surrender right there. I guess they didn't have a good answer for it. That's going to be a good game. All right. Moving into this next one, we have Mewtwo on the lead versus Togekiss again. So we're probably going to see them build up to that Ice Beam. Again, doing 7 Psy Strikes. We see a swap right away into Dialga. So we're going to see the Dialga mirror right here. They are ahead on health, but they are behind on energy. So we'll have to see how this plays out. They're going to go ahead and shield that first charge move. Most likely just going to be Iron Head right here for resisted damage. But again, anything, any extra damage done is going to do quite a bit to flip this matchup around. They're going to go ahead and go for their own Iron Head to force that shield. If the opponent decides to not shield, they still have enough health to potentially get to another one. But they do get a shield right there, and they might be able to win the race. Are they going to shield this? Oh, man. They're going to go ahead and shield and farm down. Hopefully they can win. This is going to be so close right here. They're barely able to take it right there. Hopefully they have an Iron Head ready to go and they can get that off before the Togekiss can get a charm. No, we are going to see Giratina Origin instead come in. So Iron Head right here might force a shield. We'll have to see what they decide to do. No shield right there, but Zekrom can come in and absolutely start tearing apart right now, and we will see a swap back into Mewtwo. So Mewtwo right here, we saw how much damage Psystrike did earlier, so as long as they build up to potential Ice Beam to look to force that shield, they can do a lot of damage. Here comes that first Psystrike. No shield from the opponent, and it lands for so much damage, but I don't think Togekiss is going to be able to farm down in time until Mewtwo gets to a third Psystrike. This is going to be very close. This is probably going to be getting the shield, and it's going to be a race now. Charm versus Psycho Cut to get to the Psystrike. They can get to it just in time right here. This is going to be taking out Togekiss, and Mewtwo being so low means Giratina Origin is not going to get enough energy from farming down, and they're going to go ahead and surrender, and that is going to be a good battle. Very well played. I think that was the final one right there, so a very clean set. Some very questionable moments in those battles on the edge of our seats, but huge congratulations on hitting Legend. That is an awesome achievement, so very well done with this Mewtwo Double Dragon team in the back. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this team and these battles, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.